Ashima on foot and killing it. It has been a long time. Since Rex, I believe. Always was a show-off. Grunt, you are now a part of Clan Erdnot. Welcome. You may eventually even be allowed to breed. Not sure a female will touch a tank bred, but tradition says you are strong.
I heard the Blood Pack brought a Solarian here. Know anything about that?
Blood Pack? I don't follow the merc. Whether he will speak to you is his own choice.
Thanks for the information.
Goodbye, Shepard. Watch your back.
This Varren could track you anywhere on...
Reeve said we weren't allowed to kill you. Seems like a waste of target practice.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bat. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werlock's base.
Making contact. Wish I was standing downwind. One down. Enjoy.
shield!
Feel the blood rage!
Indeed. Just the thing to help.
On the ground, now! They're all mine.
Broken hospital. Sturdy. Built to withstand push. That body. Human. Sores. Tumors. Ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles. Track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose...
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner. Maybe clearly part of... Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something needed?
Yes. Native. Wise to delay use of Varan until necessary. Powerful bite.
How are humans more genetic?
Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to
What can you
smaller
tell
stimuli.
about their experiments?
Modifying hormone levels. Counterattack on
Now we've
plants.
got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the...
You have a Solarian named Malon.
The select plan
Appears
Werlock...
they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our
Half the
revenge!
galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
We've been spotted.
Nothing can
Can't
hurt
reach the
me.
target.
Come out and fight us!
Can't target them. Can't reach the...
Incendiary!
Shield down.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Stop dying! Charging!
Problematic.
Forget the dead!
active console, genetic, standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth laughter, ego, argument, passion.
Do you keep in touch with your old...
End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go
Wanted
from
to
that?
heal people. Good, understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still. Hard
What
to
was it like working on the genophage?
Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest...
Do you keep in touch with your old...
End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates...
How can you agree with using the
genophage medical, not nuclear.
We're not gonna find mail on Terry. We can use this.
Sterile, werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your
Yearly
plane?
recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. Rest, young mother. Find your
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiment. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
Infecting the entire species with a sterility plague isn't much better in my book.
Had to be done. Rachni war. So, genophage or genocide? Save Galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from Galaxy.
You put it that way, you did the right thing. Not many would have the guts to look at the results and own it.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack.
You're not Scout.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you.
Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's
Morden,
blurry.
can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all...
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable. Susceptible. Brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werelock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back
I
to
can
camp.
do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious. landing. Not difficult. Keep them back. Styles charging.
You... I am Krogan!
Killed that one. Close combat. Problematic.
Feel the blood rage. You betray all Krogan!
This looks interesting.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupils normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden? Did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
This is the research that included tests on living victims. It's tainted.
Right now, victims died for nothing. Keep it. Use it. Death's worth something. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.